Uh, Hello? Yes.
Get free music on Dundo.com. Swan and Anankenso. Judabusia Kumu Jata. Signing Quinty Franca. And some of Promos in Savande. Akufuja Shwana Pucha. Atinina Papi. In a fire by Oduma. Yasabwakwa onyimati sana yati babwati abankasi oti wuku iyoja fedu kena matata okromo akrusana matuna bawa oshie etebota eni akrobe tunyabe Achibwa oni Aoni ashase Etebwa Pamensu Anema asase kase Timu yano satrana Yanyuno nama etro Yanyano makwabye Tinema wafo fieno Okraye muana tamano so Maya nana mwade diara Enti wawezi free boy Ufime mowe Yamine una maestro Iseli auntie muno Asaseni ya wariasi Wachechechechecheira Wachisha elegiri Apima tuto ubemume Apida tuto udifa When you go and I want to be there I will not want to forget ya Yagini nama It's true Utini unyuma se Esanu nyuma ya wawa Roni and Shada Yawana Yawatinina Yahama Jirani Jaso Yami Rosinu Woni and Baffour Elohinu Elohina Ebinyam Kopo Jehovah Sama Emmanuel Woni and Woho Tikenu Yayem Katabu Adonai Erati Subinina Ura Salami Yayena Somejini Jehovah Rofeka Ematampino Mayarosa Jehovah Roi Ayafupa Onyibu Brother Jehovah Nisi Franca Nima Motil Utini Wunyuma Sao Unsano Nyuma Yawawa Wafrau El Shaddai Yawawana Yawatina Jirani Jasonyami Osinu Woni Baffour Elohinu Elohika Jehovah Sama
Oh, hello. Yes. I'm really sorry. We'll be starting in a few minutes time. Yes, just a minute. We are gonna start in a minute's time. My guest is finding very difficult to join due to an internet problems. Just a minute. We are good to go. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. You're all welcome. Yeah, yes. You're welcome to this second program of mine. Today's topic is on from hacking to the law school, politics, and then business. My guest is finding it very difficult to join, but we are gonna make it. It's just let's just give us 1 minute. We are going to start very soon. We're going to start very soon. Yeah, he's joining. I can see he's joining. He's joining now. Yeah, we are gonna start in less than 60 seconds. Um, um, let's see. I'm just connecting him. Yeah, so if this is your first time watching me in this program, we are just here to inspire. We share our ideas, we share our life story, we talk about issues that matter, you know, issues that are of national interest. We just bisect them up, and then we express our opinion on that. We think that this is one way or the other of also adding our quota to the development of Ghana. We think that we sharing our ideas with other people will also inspire them. We don't just start and then get to where we are now today. No, we started from somewhere. All of us started from somewhere, and we need to tell that story to inspire somebody who is also looking on us to also make it in life. It's very necessary. So if you are here for the first time, you are most welcome. And if this is your second time watching me, you are a regular, viewer or follower, what have you. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Yes, we are most grateful. We are also live on YouTube at James Samporekun. Yes, we are live on YouTube and we're also live on Facebook. So you can watch us live on YouTube and then on Facebook too as well. Thank you. I have to connect my guest so that we can start straight away. Yes, today I just gonna discuss life story of how a very vibrant law student started from the street. He started from the street without any hope, and he ended up in the law school. That is so inspiring, and somebody out there needs to hear this to also keep on moving in life. There is no option. Giving up in life is not a better option, no matter what. I always say this that it is always um, better for you to be prepared for the opportunity and don't have the opportunity, you know, than to have the opportunity without prepared. Think about it. I'll be right back. Thank you. Yeah, Joe. Hello. Yes, hello. Yes, hello. Yes, I can see you. I don't see in the system. Pardon? You've joined. Really? Yeah, bro. Yes. Good evening. Oh, I can't. I can't get you properly.
Okay, wait for me a minute.
Yeah, I think I can now hear you.
Okay. Let me- All right. Is it okay now? Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah,
Can you hear
Ronald,
me?
please. Yes, please. I can. I can.
I think it's.
Yes,
Can you
please.
speak
I can.
louder? Your
Yes,
voice
please. I
is
can
too
hear you
low.
clearly.
Yeah, it's not clear now. It's not clear. It's not.
Oh, it's cool now.
Yes, it's now clear. Loud.
It's clear now. Okay.
Yes. Good. Um. All right. So you're
All right.
welcome,
That's
Mr.
right.
Baffour.
Thank you very much, honorable host.
Yes. I'll do
CJs.
appreciate if you can speak louder.
Thank you for having.
If you can speak louder, it seems your voice is too far.
Wow. Then let me position myself very well because I mean,
Maybe I
I'm not
think
supposed to disturb others. Let me.
don't you think it's because of the hands free?
Position.
Pardon? Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Let me position my. Sir. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Exactly. It's now
Me now.
exactly.
Okay. 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 Then I make a.
All right. So let's move on. As we move along, you work on that. So thank you so much for having you on this show, and you are most welcome, Mr. Bafo. Um, I know you to be Gyau Baffour Memphis. Sorry, we lost our guest. Wow, wow. We just lost our guest. I have to reconnect him. I have to be sorry for that. This is African network. It's highly unstable. It's always up and down. If you are joining us for the first time, I have to reiterate that today's topic is basically on premised on how our guest has gone through ups and downs in his lifestyle. He promised himself never to give up. So we catch it in the sense that from hacking to law school, politics, and then business. So we're basically going to talk on this topic in the next 50 or 40. We are far behind time. By this time we should have been a halfway, through the program. But due to some hinges, we are still here. I do I do apologize unconditionally for this delay in today's program. Yes, thank you. Wow, wow, wow. Sorry, I have to connect him back. I have to connect him back. Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. Yes. Can Atiko, can you join again? I don't know.
Yeah, let me rejoin.
Yeah, I like I know why you miss a earpiece, earpiece means that shut down if you can use yeah. So we shall for ebe samba life this year. Network problem, it gets an article. I will just be right back in, but I'm not going off anyway. I'm still here with you. And I can see him he's now trying to join again so that we can continue with the discussion. I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry for the delay in today's program. It's due to one or two reasons. I'm really sorry for that. Um, I'm really sorry for that. And yeah, as we wait for our guest, I would like to also remind you that we are live on YouTube. Yes, we are live on YouTube. So you can also watch us live on YouTube at James Samporiku. That's my Facebook. I mean, suggest, yeah. Wow. Wow.
Forget the seconds. Baby, I didn't wish a uniform. Too much class when she put it on. Me, got me feeling like a unicorn. Wow, I need more of it so that. Fresh better nigga, be like she from Bogota. She said, make I take her to the altar. She said, make I know the play. I'm on, I'm in your group. What will be that? I was blind, now you make I see the future. Baby, take a picture. Make a put on Insta, put on Twitter. Make a show them definition of a dude. What? Come on, black, black. Put out with the rotation. I got all points like punctuation. Baby, you deserve a standing ovation. No wonder. Baby, I never see your type. My girl, I like your vibe. For your love, you not good time. Baby, I ego. Baby, I never see your type. My girl, I like your vibe. For your love, you not good time. What's it? But don't get a crack. But I am for sale. Be a type of sale. But I'm here to say, painting away another money. But they will not be fun. They say you don't get to go. But I am for sale. Be a type of sale. And yes, I want painting away another money. But they will not be one. Plantation. Turn around the rotation. Baby girl, you deserve a standing ovation. Baby, I ego.
Yes, hello. You're welcome back, Mr. Baffour. To my cherished viewers, I'm really sorry for these disturbances. Yes, I think you are now clear. You are very loud and clear. So we can proceed. No much time to waste,
Very
If waste a lot of time, yeah.
sure.
So yes, so Mr. Baffour, I know I've known you to be Mr. Baffour, Gyau Memphis. Are you a Ghanaian?
Yes, of course, I'm Ghanaian.
Wow. So what is the meaning of Memphis?
I'm a Ghanaian. So
Yes, I'm saying what is your last, like your first name? What is the meaning?
come
Memphis.
All right, thank you very much for this greatest opportunity. But before I start, to apologize sincerely to your viewers, your cherished viewers and listeners for coming in late due to some technical problems. That's why. My full name is Gyau Baffour Memphis. I'm a native. I'm again. Yeah, that is it clear now? Yes. So
Yeah.
I'm a Ghanaian from precisely Wamasi. Yeah, sub-metro of Kumasi in the Ashanti region. So Memphis was conferred by my peers because I was a footballer then. Also, I was much into entertainment and so they named me Memphis to be my nickname. Added it to my name. So what did not an original name by my parents, but it was just adopted because my years and friends used to call me Memphis, Memphis, Memphis. That's I adopt that name.
Oh, okay. So if I do understand you, does it mean that
Hello,
the Memphis is not on your official document?
It is on my official document. It's on my official document. In fact, immediately it became part of my to do the legal and the Medina Magistrate Court, and I wrote into an affidavit, and it was gazetted. So now, as we speak, now, it's part of this as my name for 5 years, even before coming to the law school. But at first, it was just a nickname, but due to the way and manner my friends and other peers appreciated that name, that's why I decided to add it to my name.
All right, I get it. That is fine. So having explained to us that you are a Ghanaian, a bona fide Ghanaian indeed, and then how you came by your name Memphis in addition to your Gyau Baffour and what have you. So can you just give us in a gist how or where you started your whole life from? So where were you born and where did you start your primary school, your junior high up to your secondary school, so that we can know your background.
Sure, sure. Yes, please. Thank you for this, and I think this just starts of the commenting what have you. So the first thing I've alluded to the born of my mom and dad. In fact, I'm the eldest son. My parents, we are 5, 2 girls. I happen the boy. I started school. That's international school. That's an international school in my mom say very big international school. So till primary four. So when I get to primary 4, second semester, if you like, my dad or a government school, government, he moved my original the international school I was that government to see my I started Salvation Army in Yamasi. From Salvation, moved to Occupy in Yamasi. Then I proceeded to say here in Accra. But in my early days in school, I started as a footballer. I was academically class captain. I played football. I do a lot of. I was also the school messenger for the headmaster. So I was a liaison, the school management, and then the street chief executive when I was in class at Salvation Army school, and also football captain, and also a games in school and all those stuff. So as for my basic education was clearly laid by my best, especially my mom. I'll use this opportunity to congratulate my mom for doing us favor by taking care of us. In fact, giving us the education any parent would wish. So her son would, get that foundation.
Okay, so
yes.
how many are you? How many are you?
Yes, we are 5. I have 4 siblings. So I'm the eldest son. We are, and I have 2 boys, boys by my side and I have 2 girls too on my side. So you know we are 5 in us.
Oh, okay. But
Yes.
wow, that is so cool. Mothers are
Yes, sir.
always sweet.
Of
You know,
course.
it's not easy. It's not easy. So I think so. At what point, having made mention of the fact that your mother is so caring and what have you, at what point in time did you started street life? Because for what it's worth, there's no evidence to buttress your point that you're somebody who has ever suffered before. You're a DB. So what
Hey,
did you say that from parking to to your school?
okay. In fact, first person, and I think you will be the last person saying this. Often, when I meet a lot of people and I discuss my background with them, they'll be contemplating that you this guy, but you're not a hustler and all those stuff. But when I explain things to them, I understand my point. That is, I started wrestling officially when I was in. I started as a young shoemaker guy. I started as a young shoemaker guy, um, doing shoe shine. Call it shoe shine boy. I started there at my hometown. They made I started shoe shines. It came to a time. There was some day all my siblings, some young in our house, our shoes and our slippers, there were so much fault and those stuff on it. So my mom decided that we should take it to a shoemaker so that they repair it for us. And I insisted that no, I can do it myself. So I challenged myself and I was able to do it. So from there, I proceeded that now, once I've been able to do this one, so why don't I start something maybe in weekends after school? I'll go around and arrange my stores and put my go inside my shoemaker stores there and do something so that I'll earn something to support myself whilst in school, also support my mom. Because though I'm coming, my background or my family, there's something, but I'm one person I do not rely royalties or properties of the family. I always fight for my own. So from then, as a shoemaker, now there's no evidence. I can't. I don't have any circumstantial evidence to, buttress my point. Those who know my upbringings, they will attest to the fact that this guy is the right thing. God wish to shine those stuff. I completed school. I completed high school and proceeded to the senior high school. So after the senior high school, then has started. Then the real thing started. So I think we get conversation
So
from
so
the
the
senior
previous one there.
from that one was just a jiffy. If you like, just a jiffy.
I get it.
Yeah, the real hacking or the real hustling started 20th May 2010 till now, and I'm still hustler. I'm a street boy.
Hey,
Even
please,
though I'm in the law,
don't go there. Don't go there. Don't say for now, because for now, even me, I know how, I know in society. So don't bring that issue. That me till now you are still a hustler. You how can you be a hustler and be moving with or say crime despite and what have you? You know, so that one there, I'm sure you get to that point very soon. So
sure,
just
sure.
jot the points for us to understand. Yes. So you got to where you finished, senior high school, and then you started the real hustling. So what went on? Can you continue from there after the senior high school?
Yeah, please, can you come again?
Yeah, so can you proceed from where you ended? That after the senior high school, that is where you started the real hustling and what have you.
Yes, I started my senior high school at Confanochi. That's the first class. a grade A senior high school in Ghana, among the best ones in Ghana. And even with me, I would say that the school in Ghana because then they forget
Are you
about
sure?
that.
Are you sure?
Oh yes, of course about it. The second payment or Confanoche is a noble institution. So I went to
Have
Confanoche
you
in
heard of
2010.
Have you heard of Brekum Senior High School before? Brekum Senior High School.
They are our young boys and they groomed
All right, so
Confanoche.
let's proceed.
All right. So I started in 2010 as a business student and I completed in 2013. I completed school on Monday, that was 13th May 2010. And when I completed school on 13th May, I came to Accra on 15th May 2013. In fact, immediately I wrote my last paper. I wrote my last paper on Monday and I proceeded to Accra. So when I came to Accra, in fact, by the time from Kumasi all the way to Medina, by the time I reached Accra, the only money left on me was 3 cedis. The only money left on me was 3 cedis. Yes, but I was fortunate enough to come and meet my elder brother and his friend. They were also in the high selling some cantonment shoe. In P we call it awasawa. Canva, Converse, and all those things at Menazungu Junction. So immediately I joined them to them. So I was like their boy, their errand to send me and all those things and washing the shoes and all those stuff. So another friend of mine was also into carpet business. So he used me into the carpet. So while doing the shoe stores or selling the shoe with again carpet, but we hawk with it. You put it in pieces and put it on your head, and you'll be hawking around it. Sometimes you can walk all the way from Medina to run about a whole lot. So last year there was shoes there, selling shoes, and also educating myself this carpet business at the expense of others. I didn't have any capital or income to invest in my business. So I be their errands, save something from CDs, my activities, my business. But I was able to get it was like so the fourth man to and went to Cantonment to started selling the goods and all those things. But even that selling the goods, I was still hustling or I was still hawking with the carpet and all those. So every time I get enough money to also invest in the carpet tools. So sometimes two businesses I have one shoe and the other one is carpet. So it's from there and life, if you have the apps go and definitely will calm down a bit to do stuff. So it was quite a great journey for me, but its own implication and a whole lot its own challenges, and sometimes you have to be on the street, sometimes you have to sleep on the streets of Medina Gojanshi. If you know Medina Gojanshi, where the billboard, the giant screen is.
Are you serious?
You say?
You sleep on the streets.
Yes, please. I sleep on the street. I sleep on the pavement. If you know Medina very well, where the Dudu Adenta,
The
yes,
traffic
their
light.
bus stop is where. Yes, where the giant billboard is.
Yeah.
Yes, that. Yes, you see the paper. You see there are some clips there. I have my joint there. Even the name that I sleep there. I have my sponge. I have my brush. I have my towel and all those. So early in the morning, I'll go to shower to washroom to have just freshen up myself and come back to my event and continue hustling. So sometimes I can sleep 1 to 2 months on the street without going home. Oh, we had some. It was a room. It wasn't a room. It's just a structure like squatters on somebody's land, and even that laws it was against the laws of trespass and all those. But then we didn't know, so we just breach all those laws and stuff. So we're living within with this my elder brother friend. And so when I come to Medina, we're staying at the street morning now. It's my house and it's so
Wow.
was of Medina. Yes, of course, of Medina and hustling, struggling left, right, center because I had an ambition to pursue and I dominant and for it what I was doing. So, and to hate, have to hate the rotten noodles and penetrate. So a little no option to sleep to an something.
Your line is breaking.
It wasn't a treat of Medina, and it is yet all the memories. I should believe it, but you may know that this
Honestly, I am so
been hustling time immemorial till now.
like can you hear from me? Can you hear from me? Honestly, I'm so shocked.
Yes, can you?
This revelation. You know,
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm so shocked. Honestly,
Yeah,
honestly, to be frank,
yeah.
to be frank. So all these when you
In fact,
having
it hasn't been easy.
so yeah, it is so inspiring. You know, there are a lot of people outside there who are going through these situations, this same situation day in and day out. And I think this is going to inspire a whole lot
Yeah,
of people, you know. So upon all this,
sure.
when you having hope that you end up being a prominent or a vibrant law student, a politician, and then you know a businessman, you know. So at what point in time do you get that inspiration that no, I'll become a lawyer one day or I'll be in the law school one day? At one point in time, you do that.
Very well. In fact, I was inspired by 3 people, and the one is the current team president, as president. I remember vividly in my junior high school day in GH. When I was in GH1, that was the first time I could for teams that issued 2008, and he chose Prophet Akufo-Addo. This is state. He said that, and I quote, I chose a profession that has no retirement age to be a politician, a lawyer, be a businessman, and a businessman. And if you look at the principles surrounding this profession, there's no retirement age for for lawyers, for politicians, and for businessmen. So that one inspired me. The next one was where a manner I myself, I was, in fact, I appreciate and owe a lot to contribute to the societal building and all those stuff. And I was highly interested in the law concept. That one too was another bad. Then after completion of senior high school, I tweeted during my days in Accra, I usually visit Takra and other places to work with this carpeting and all those. So I met one girl. In fact, we dated for some time, and she was a law student. Like, if I completed school, senior high school, by the same year, I had the opportunity to read law at KNUST 13. So when I was with this lady, her mom, her father, in fact, their family me a lot. Even though they knew was like they admire me. Always would tell me, so you won't go school, but you go school. If you're not going to go to school, how can we marry? How can we marry? And I told her that look, God's time, and me myself, I wanted to be a lawyer. And you too, you're in the profession already. So once you're in the profession already, and I wanted to marry, then I'll follow you and also the law school. So from the onset, I had this inspiration within me that I would definitely go to the law school. Also, the finances. So let me start with 2017. In 2017, I decided that I would go to the law school. Whatever the case may go. But before this something, you as a human being or you as a youthful exuberant, and the onus lies on you to make an effort. And the effort I made was I checked a UPS law school and I see the requirement. I passed the requirement or the prerequisite requirements. I fulfill those obligations, all those stuff. So I decided to hustle and get money and purchase form. So I went to bank and purchased UPSA form. I applied to read law in UPS. But when I applied, within 3 days or 4 days or so, they called me that I should come to UPSA campus. I didn't add one of the documents to the documents I signed. Yes, and that document was highly essential. In fact, that was my SH result. So they called me, and I quickly came to UPSA campus and submitted the document. I'll fill it in now. So the next thing was I received a test message that this time they're going to write entrance exam. So I should prepare myself for the entrance exams. In fact, the day of entrance exams, I was too sober because when I came to the examination hall. I met a lot of people. In fact, almost about 600. And I told myself, am I going to compete with all these guys? And how am I going to say to me? I've been on it for almost years. I don't learn anything. I read, I listen to radio and read graphics and do stuff. I buy papers and read often. So, well, I will do my best. So I went to the examination hall, we sat and I wrote the exams. And the last call I received was I should come for an interview. Wow, which means
So at this stage, you are done with the entrance exams, right?
yes, I'm done with the entrance.
Oh, okay. So how did it feel just receiving, the message alone that you shown for the interview? I think it came with its own excitement.
Oh yes, it came with its own excitement. As I alluded earlier, focus that you like this thing. That's me. When I decided I like this thing, I will struggle and go for it. The situation is, I'll struggle to go for it. So from the onset, I knew it didn't mean that definitely I'll go to the law school. So when I received them, I excited. In that day, I jubilate a lot. That wow, my status is about to reach another level. So after the entrance exam, I proceeded to session, and that was my first day in my life appearing for a interview, and they're not even normal meeting and judge, two professors and a doctor of law interviewing me. It was, in fact, so when we met my colleagues now, we are all in the law school. So
Wow, can imagine
I
that.
joined. Hey, I joined Q, and then they called me that I come. So before the interview, I have researched interview, how to comport yourself, how to carry yourself, how to even address questions they will put before you, and how you're going to answer all these things. So I was prepared for that interview. So immediately the interview from they asked me, "Are you a pastor?" And I said, "No, I'm not a pastor. I'm a potential lawyer." So I stood before them, and they offered me a chair. They said that I should. So I made myself comfortable. I opened the button of my suit. I take off my shoes and I put my diary before me on the table. Then I started the actions left, right, center. Then I started expressing myself, and that's it. They said, "I go. You hear from us." So the next moment, that's 2 days later, I was there, and the time was just around this time. I was sitting on I was on the street, sitting behind my goods, waiting for customers to come and buy it and do stuff. I was not using a smartphone, so I used a friend of mine smartphone and his email addresses to do some of the process. So I was there. Then the guy rushed me that, "Could you see something? I've received a message, and the message belongs to you." So when I opened the message, it was, "Dear Gyau Baffour UPSA to study law for you."
Wow.
Immediately, tears of joy. Immediately, I started.
For the some party after party.
Immediately, I started crying. The reason I was crying was simple. Not because I've gained admission, but the reason was that, am I going to finance this education? How am I going to finance my law thing, studying law? Because when I checked the fees, then 5,400 and something. How am I going to finance it? Mom capable of getting me this money, and even that my family members, my uncle is not going to help me, because initially I gained admission to UC to study Bachelor of Commerce. They declined, and their reason was that I'm too small to attend university, so I should go to college. Yes, I told them that I'm not interested in training college. I'll still go to university. So I received the admission letter. I wept, because I was like, "Hey, so who is going to help me? Who is going to pay all these things?" I then threw a big challenge to myself that, "No, Kojo, you can do this. You can do and do it better. You can do and help others to succeed." So then I take it from there. It
Wow.
was then.
So for now, the thinking that how you were thinking your education is going to be funded, you've now gotten, at what point in time did you get somebody to fund your education, just for us to be able to manage our time? Because
Yes. Sure. And this is a part going forward in my life. And even if I have to write a book, this will be very interesting part, and I would encourage every youth to take his destiny, his life into his own hands like an egg. Immediately I received the admission letter or the admission notice, I realized that now my life is in my hands like an egg. So it depends on me. How am I going to handle this egg so that it will not fall down? Immediately I receive it. The next morning, I was listening to radio and heard this man. Someone, he's a lawyer. He's lawyer Boachi. Lawyer Yauban. He's lawyer Yauban. He's
Okay.
lawyer Yauban. Yes, he was on Man FM. On Man FM, their morning show. So
Okay.
I went straight to the studios. So when I went there, I went to the receptionist and told her that, look, I'm after this man. The receptionist asked me, is he at that? And I said, yes, he's at work. So I made myself comfortable there at their hall and waited for the man for, I think, an hour. So I was there, and then this man came that he said, you are looking for me and those stuff. I started with my story that, Daddy, I come from here, I've gained admission to UPSA and can't even finance it, those stuffs. I brag here, actually, I remove all my documents and showed it to the man. The man said, oh, well, that's great, great. Sorry, I'm landing, I don't have anything on me, but I'll give you 1,000 Ghana cedis. So immediately the man mentioned 1,000 Ghana cedis. My hope. Look, if I fight, I'm able to get to the law school. And he asked me that, do I know this fight? He asked me that, do I know this fight? No, I'm hold on. She's a poet. Sorry, James. So he asked me that, do I spite? And I said, yes, I know this fight. And I've been trying to reach him that getting him. He said that, okay, don't worry. Try and connect him. So immediately he assured me that he was going to give me 1,000 Ghana cedis, but I should take 100 cedis for transportation. So his 100 cedis he gave to me. That day now I went to Peace FM. When I went to Peace FM, I waited for Adakabre from Poma, so one of the senior journalists there. I waited for him. So he came, I told him documents and all those, and I told him, sir, I'm from Yamo, despite town, I've gained admission. And he said that I should go and write everything, whatever I want despite to do for me on paper and submit it to him so that he will be of help. He will connect despite to me and all those stuff. One for me was, I went to the CEO of a petroleum commission. By the time I went there, he had been appointed by Nana Akufo-Addo on the 8th of August 2017, and I went there 12 August, and he insisted that no, I was even appointed and all those stuff, so it can't be of help. But he looked at me and he said that, look, I'll get 1,000 Ghana cedis for you. Then I have 2,000 Ghana cedis there. And if options within the fee payment structure, you can pay half and all those things. So I have 2,000, they have 500 plus, so then I get the 500 tied to pay my first payment. It was then I settled down and I said, look, I've been able to pay this half amount, then I'll press you high. It was then the blessings from nowhere coming, falling on me, despite calling me chief of staff, my MP, and the whole lot. Charlie, 888. As for this, whenever I'm recounting it, I wish I had youthful. I have youth, about thousands of youth around me narrating this story before. Yes, so
Yeah.
did you yourself, you can do something. You can do something out the notice of your parents. My parents, my mom and my dad, they realized that it was in level 200. It was in level 200, and I'll be able to sustain myself till now. It
Wow.
it wasn't easy.
You have honestly, you have a very touching story, and I'm very much sure that our cherished viewers and those watching us within Ghana and outside Ghana, they will be so much inspired for hearing this message.
Sure.
And then I would like to say a very big thank you to our one of our cherished viewers, like Tiflo Stevia Africa. Not long ago, it was like watching you live, James. God bless you for the to Ghana, you know. And then I also have my friend from Rwanda, Kigali to be precise. He's saying that yes, brother James, so interesting. He says he likes the topic so much, and then if you keep up with the good works, I'll keep on reading your comments as and when they come in. But as we move along, can you be precise and concise on the matter so that we can work within time? You know, you don't really
sure. I mean, yes. Me myself, I will just upload that and make it short, and maybe this is part one and come with part two.
Exactly. I was just about to say that. So we can have part one and then have part two, because if you make it too long, it might.
Yes, I have a lot to say now. I'm about to delve into the business aspect, and after the business aspect, zoom into the politics aspect and my experience in law school. But time will be so I will just plead with you that we cut it, because in my laptop is blinking, and then it's not smooth.
All right.
For us.
So now moving on to the business aspect, right?
Very well.
So okay, let me ask the question before you delve into that. So in Ghana, who is the biggest person you look up to when it comes to business? You know, with respect to the law, you've already established that you have been inspired by His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic of Ghana,
and one girl, and a shop.
All right. Okay. Thanks for the correction. So when it comes to business, the business aspect, who is your mentor or somebody you look up to in life?
Well, always whenever this question is put before me, my answer is straightforward. I myself, my own self by mentoring. I mentored my own self, and I also always look up my own self, what's within me. The next one is Dr. Ose Kwame Des, and there is a significant yes, not because he is helping me in a lot of things for me, but the way manner he started, he persevered hard. Relenting or leaning behind the wall. He took his destiny into his own hands and fight that. And now he's enjoying so some years back. So whenever I think of business, I really admired him, and I looked up onto him that one day my business will boom his or even surpasses his own. So despite this one and this two, despite his brother, Mr. Dr. Nisufori Sapon, he's also a fantastic business mogul and all those things. And my mom, my biological mom. Yes, my biological mom. Yes, my mom is a trader. My mom is a trader.
Okay, into what?
My mom?
Yeah.
Yes, my mom peels oranges. She sells oranges, maize, a whole lot, all petty stuff, a whole lot. And during my days in primary, junior high school, I he sells something called area soup.
Okay.
So I don't know
I've eaten that kind of soup
Yes,
once.
of course. My mom is a perfect dealer in that food vendor. So I used to sell
Oh,
some. I
okay.
used to hawk things and pure water and all those things. So when it comes to business and trading, I'm highly inspired by my mom, by Dr. Ernest for his upon Dr. Ernest, by my own self, because I know I'm capable of changing to know. I know I'm capable of, in fact, the negative into positivity. And I know
Wow.
myself that hard worker and I can do I'm not shy. When it comes to business, I'm not shy. Even if it's law school.
I mean,
But
this lifestyle, this lifestyle, if you go, for place where they say I'm shy, safe. Hey, if you have to crack, you
yeah,
have
but
to.
yes,
I
yes,
do
yes,
like a vibe. I like a vibe.
yeah, there are a lot of people, they'll say that me once I'm in the university, why should I go and stand on the street and hustle? No, that's not part of me. That's not. In fact, in level two, when I was in level 100 and level 200 after school, I'll go to the street, I'll take off my jacket, I'll fold my white shirt, start shadowing my goods, selling my goods, even law school, studying law, and also being on the street and hustling all those stuff. It wasn't easy at all, but I did. With that records being saying that I feel shy and I'm at the law school, I'm in the university, I'm bigger and all this. No. That's not part of my philosophy. My philosophy is that your gentleman is in your pocket. Your gentleman is in your pocket. That has been my philosophy, and those who
Wow.
inspired
Wow.
and and those things, doctor. That's why it needs to focus. My mom, who is Mrs. Vida Sapon, and myself, Gyau Baffour. I inspired myself a lot.
Wow. That sounds so great. But I can see for now you're not small boy again, because somebody who now died with, Dr. Kwame Despite Doctor. So you're not a small boy man. You know.
Yes, it's by God's grace. Whatever you channel your mind or you avert your mind to that, indeed you want to do this, God will definitely open or make a way for you to do it. But matter of time, self-determination and persevere. I persevered. I persevered. It wasn't, and even it isn't me at all. But I know that God will surely make a way. God will surely. It came to a time I had to osu cast osu. Go to Medina, just chasing people to help me in my finance and all those terms of academics. So this whole life thing, senior, it's not easy at all. So if you are youth, in fact, an exuberant, don't rely solely on members that everything they want to do for you. No, God created you. God gave you minds, knowledge, wisdom to rule yourself, and that should be the primary thing for any youth, especially as you are in Accra. And two things on the
Wow.
street, two things on you come to Accra and you're hustling on the street. It is either positive or negative. Your life is always at risk when you are on the street hustling, because the possibility is highly high that you might engage yourself in nasty things you do not intend to do. The situation you find yourself in will lead you to do certain things. If you are not focused on it, if you do not possess something, or you have that zeal to persevere and get something tangible from what you're doing. Destroying your life, you end up destroying your life. So when I came to this, me and mind, half my card,
Okay.
moving to school is my lane. So no,
Wow. That's
it
that's
isn't.
that's so great. That's so great, and I'm so proud of you. Looking at where you've started from up to this end, you know, you are an inspirer. Yes. Yeah.
In the next episode, I'll send you my pictures. When I was in the streets hustling, I was seeing some of
Sure.
the pictures.
Exactly.
So
I get you.
they wouldn't say that this guy is sitting somewhere making ugly noises to do stuff.
I get it. For so first you're in a law profession, they say you have to speak with facts.
Oh yeah, of course. And I remember your classmate Kelson.
Yeah.
Kelson one time met me on the streets, and
Really?
I was in. Yes, I was hustling on the street. We were in school then, but it was vacation. I was hustling on the street, and he met me. So when he met me, he was looking at me too, contemplating in his mind that is it the guy at the law school or yes, I approached him and they say it is me, that's me, Baffour. But I still hustle here.
Oh, Charlie.
We said the person will be recounting that he respects me a lot because what he saw at that time. So we have something to say. We have evidence to put forward, and remember to share, not to rely solely on parents, not to lean behind the walls and all those things, but to push and persevere hard. And then you'll be recognized by the world, and you're going to earn a lot of respect. In fact,
Wow.
you're going to earn a lot. Yeah.
That is so great. Baffour, I'm so grateful for this show. I would like us to
Sure, sir.
reserve the rest of your story, for the next
Sure,
episode
sir.
or in the coming days,
Sure,
because
sir.
of time.
Sure, sir.
But I'm so grateful for having you on this show, and I think you've educated a whole lot of people. So for those of you who are watching us on Facebook and then on YouTube, we are so grateful to you, and then to T Flowers, and then Claire on YouTube, and who are commenting. Those of you who are watching and also not commenting, I'm very sure you are satisfied and you are enjoying the show. Thank you so much. But before we
Sure,
end, I would like to find out from you, what is your greatest fear in life?
My greatest fear in life.
Exactly.
I fear myself. And the one
How?
fear, I fear myself because sometimes I sit back and ask myself, Baffour. So how was I able to this? How was even able to even approach despite go to this office, go to highly government officials, with them, sit with them, and even sometimes eat with them. And then the next person I fear in this life is the person behind me, after me, or before me. The next person, the woman. They are dangerous. Women. Then is a woman. So,
Why are you saying that?
I have my own experience and challenges there. So I think I'll wrap that one and put it in the fridge or pipeline and
Exactly.
hoping
Maybe that would be the
this
best
episode
option.
I will just explode it for them to know.
All right, all right. So thank you so much for answering that particular question. But what are your last words as we are trying to sign out for this evening's program? What are your last words to people outside there who are going through the same situation that you went through some years ago? What message do you have for them? Because it's not easy. It's not easy because some of them have even lost hope. That oh, me talk from scrana, I'm family, and nobody's gonna take care of me, nobody's gonna sponsor me because and we are now in a situation where I mean a lot of people if they don't know you, if they find very difficult sponsoring you or taking charges of you, so how do what
Sure.
in a gist or just in a nutshell, what is your message to people out there going through same
Sure.
situation?
Uh, thank you very much. And in a nutshell, I'll begin. I'll start with congratulations for this show. This is this is a very platform going to youth. I mean, realize some potentials within the youth. And the next one is I'll just encourage every youth, in fact, every youth in Ghana, that all is not lost. You can do it and do it better. Challenge yourself. Don't you shouldn't fear the big men. You shouldn't fear the offices or the positions they are occupied. They are human beings like you. Just organize yourself. If you want somebody to help you, if it's not a blue moon or a daydream, you have to help yourself an effort. Within your effort, God will cause somebody to help you. In my situation, when I was there for that 4 years, in fact, despite or a JAPIA or chief of staff or MP or even scholarship secretariat to come that for come let take you to school. No, you have to make an effort. And if you want to go to school, there is a process and procedure. Start with the procedure. And if you start with the procedure, you're going to get somebody to help you. To help you. So I would just encourage my fellow youth that it's not lost. Have a vision, have a mission,
All right,
have an
all right, all right.
aim, and see why. Persevere. Be that, look, your destiny is in your own hands. No one is controlling your destiny. God has created you. You have a brain, have wisdom, knowledge. You can think for yourself, and even think for us. So you have to put your destiny into your own hands and persevere. Do whatever you think to make your life possible for you. Then abstain yourself from things that will not, in fact, bring any improvement or development on your life, but it will definitely destroy your life. Abstain from
All
all those
right.
things and persevere. God is there and you shall make a way for you.
All right, all right, all right. Wow, God is always there indeed. Oh,
Sure, sir.
merciful God,
Sure,
he's
sir.
the omnipotent God. He's everywhere. He helps.
Sure,
He
sir.
never fails. He knows what he does and at what point he should do it. I'm so grateful for having you. All what you've said, they are so reasonable. They are so sound that if some of our colleagues out there take it, it has going to end them in a very good situation. You
Sure,
know,
sir.
I'm so grateful, yeah, for having you. And thank you so much for showing up. I'm
I'm
looking
very
forward to host you on the part two aspect of it. So that we
sure,
can
sir.
have
Sure, sir.
pictures and what have you. Okay,
Sure,
yes.
sir.
Um,
Sure, sir.
yes, and also to our cherished viewers, I love you all so much for watching. I'm using your data not to do any other things, but to devote this, 1.5 hours to watch this program. God bless you all, and then keep supporting us. We are here to inspire people out there, to educate and then also inform. Basically, that is what we are into. Go and have a good evening. I'd like to end by saying that I've already said it, but I have to repeat myself by saying that it's always good for you to be prepared, for the opportunity, all right, than to wait for the opportunity
Sure.
to come itself without you prepared. It happens that you mess up
Sure.
everything. I get in it. So supposing Gyau
Sure.
didn't made up his mind that I'm gonna do this, and then he just sit down on the street, waiting just to hold his hand and buy the form and do this. You see how by this time he have been where he is now. So you have to take a step, and then somebody will help you. If somebody's rescuing you, if you're not helping yourself, how would they rescue you? Even put much seriousness in the process of rescuing you. So without too much, I would like to end here by saying that we should all, try as much as possible to help ourselves so that others can help us. Thank you and have
All
a
right.
wonderful evening. Gyau Baffour, thank you, my God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for having me.
All right. And see you in the next coming days, or let's say month.
Oh, yes, just this.
All right.
This.
All right. Thank you. Have a good evening. Bye bye. Yeah.
Say.